Progress, progress. Getting in the water is all that matters.
Hi, I'm Emma Stokes, and this is weeks 15 and 16 of my Dart 10K training diary. So week 15, let me cast my mind back to that. So I did, my long swim was a 4K in the pool, and I've kept up with my promise to myself, which was to swim in the lake at least once a week. So Rich and I headed over to Lake 32 on a Thursday night, and I practiced all my climatising and getting into the water nice and slowly, and that just works a treat. Definitely also just spending some time before I set off with my face in the water and just sculling and breathing, that has really helped, so that when I set off to swim, my breathing's pretty much under control. So I only did one lap, I think it was 750 metres, but I was just really pleased with that because it was panic free. I didn't stop, I just kept going, but boy was my sighting terrible. And then this week I've just been in the water loads. So I swam on Monday in the pool, did 2K. Wednesday I went over and did my second attempt at a timed swim with Kimo Swim at Lake 86. And I got into the water way before we had to, so that I got used to the water, did all my climatising, did a little bit of swimming as well, just before everyone else got in the water. And that really helped because by the time we set off, I felt okay. Going out to the first buoy, I had a little bit of a moment, and I had to just talk to myself and say, keep calm, and I did a little bit of breaststroke. And then I did it. I was going to try and do 1,500 metres, but I did just one circuit of 750, swimming with everybody else. It was super slow, but I'm just really proud that this time it was successful and I didn't have to give up. And then Friday, I've been upping my distance again. So I did 5K in the pool, and it was wonderful because there was nobody in the swimming pool because it was pouring with rain on Friday. But you were anyway, so why not swim? So it was great because I had pretty much the whole lane to myself for the whole swim. So that was good. Got a little bit of chafing under my arm, but I'm not going to come across that as a problem with the Dart 10K because I'll have my wetsuit on. It's just when I've just got my swimming costume on. So I'm going to have to start putting some Glide under my arms. And then today I went over to Lake 86 again and got in and decided to do 1,200 metres. So I'm upping the distance a little bit each time I'm getting in open water now. And I felt really strong. I probably could have pushed it and gone for the mile. But I'd rather just get out having had a nice time at the moment. And I'm going to go over again next Thursday with Zoe. And I'm aiming to do... what am I going to do on Thursday? I think I'm going to do 1,500 or 1,600 metres. Yeah, it'd be 1,600 metres. And then I was supposed to be doing the Dartmoor swim in the lake down there on Sunday with Mandy and Zoe. But because my distance isn't up to much still, it seems like a really long way to go just to do a 2K swim. So what I'm going to do instead is go over to the lake on my own and make myself do a timed 2K and just really get on with it. So having got in the water a couple of weeks ago with Jason, my feet were numb for like over an hour after I got out of the water. So I invested in some little neoprene boots to wear, sort of socks, boots things. And I tried those out when I went swimming with Rich. Didn't like it at all. I think they're too big. I'm kind of like a child size really. I'm like a size 3 to 4. So even the ladies small were just too big for me. So they were flopping around and it just felt weird. So I think with the water temperatures getting warmer, I'm just going to man up and go bare feet. And I've been doing that and it's absolutely fine. And yeah, that's really all I've got to report. It's just a case of being consistent now. So this week, in distance wise, in my whole week, I've done 9K, I've worked it out. So I'm really pleased with that. I think if I can keep doing that and up now going forwards, it will just help with my strength and my fitness. And really just feel quite on track. I'm just so relieved that I've got over my ridiculous panics. I'm struggling with the wetsuits. I've got to be honest, I don't like swimming in a wetsuit. It just feels really restrictive and makes my arms feel really heavy. And today I got my first ever little kind of almost a blister come up on my neck from my wetsuit. So it just goes to show that as you start to do longer and longer, you'll start to find your pinch points. So gonna have to put loads of Glide on around my neck when I swim in the lake next week, because I don't want that to start to be an area that just gets really sore. I didn't feel it at all when I was swimming. It was just when I got out, I was like, oh, didn't like that, and had a little look in the mirror, and it's not nice. So I don't think my wetsuit's the best ever wetsuit either, and probably if I'm going to carry on doing this past this September, it'd be time to invest in a new wetsuit. I've seen all sorts when I've been in the water, so I don't really know what I should be going for, but mine's a DHB, very entry level. I think it's about £100. It'll do, but it's just not the most comfy, I don't think. Probably if I got fitted properly, it would be much better, but I'm just not in a position to invest at the moment, so financially. So I'm going to crack on with my DHB. I have also got a little bit of earache today. I think with being in the water so much this week, I've definitely got to start wearing earplugs, and when I'm in the cold water, it gives me a little bit of earache as well, the cold. So that's something else that's going to be added to my kit list. God, it's just never ending. But yeah, I am really pleased with how things are going. I'm going to keep going with this diary, and hopefully there's things that I say some weeks that help others. If not, I'm really sorry, but it's kind of more of a personal thing, this diary, but just trying to share it anyway. So, I have also started a Just Giving page. I'm raising money for the charity Refuge. It's a charity that's really close to my heart, and I'll put a link in the description. So if you fancy donating, I'm going to try and raise some money doing the Dart 10K. I've paid for the whole sort of entry and everything myself, so every single penny that gets donated will go straight to Refuge. Just thought I'd add that little disclaimer. So yeah, it would be great if you could donate. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you very soon.